Hey nerds. First I feel like I should this is just gonna be kind of you know, I mean the game just came out this Wednesday. It's like Saturday now. It's like maybe fucking I don't know. I just made some chicken and rice. It's like fucking 6:30 or something. I'm East Coast, right? And I feel like I should be in a fucking A80 meeting with you people because I mean, the kind of person who's going to watch this sort of thing. Because, the game just came out Wednesday, and I don't know if it's an indicator of good game design, but fucking, I'm already pushing 50 hours. If you're going to, be so obsessed with the game, you're going to fucking quit your job and just not do what you're supposed to do and just fucking play the game. I mean, to me, that says it's probably kind of good, the game. So, yeah, maybe I have a problem, but right now, I'm gonna make this video. So, I kind of, I'm playing on my laptop here. I have been playing on my desktop, so I kind of had to turn, all the settings, basically on fucking bottom feeder, low. But I'm just gonna do a game here. This is, all random. I am hoping, you know what? I kind of like it when it has a little bit of water. So let's just, can we do this? I mean, I usually just play random, but I want to have some water just so I can have that be a factor. Oh, ocean 50%. Yeah, half and half, that's probably fine. So, um, yeah, I'm going to pick my guy. Now, I kind of have a setup that's going to help me do what I am going for. Excuse me. Let me just go in here to show. Typically, the game kind of recommends, you take this, and maybe you take one of these. This basically, the only penalty on this is it's like your leader has you take 10 energies, so 10 gold a turn. But basically, think of it like your leader's a tier 2 unit, like your other guys, and he has an upkeep just like everyone else. So really, you get swipe, which gives you a mod to equip, but you can get mods just from clearing stuff and they'll drop. So to me that's that 10 gold. I mean, I'd rather have the extra 100 or so gold, but I mean, if you don't take a mod, you sell the mod, get 100 gold. So whatever, that's an option. But they say, oh, take a weapon. All this stuff, it just makes it easier for you at the very early stages of the game, right? It doesn't really help you if you're trying to have a specific focus on something you're trying to do. So I'm taking Covert Ops here. This one up here to me has the biggest impact on the game generally. I think this is more early game. But these things generally affect you long term. Skilled Diplomat, the cost of bribing later in the game, that could save you tons of influence points. But the reason I'm taking this, the big thing is the covert expertise, because my general strategy, I need a lot of casting points basically, and the covert efficiency, where I'm syndicate, that's a bonus, but it's nice too. They're both very good. And here I like to take data repository because you basically start with 2 things unlocked, and I mean, sometimes you get tier 1 stuff, other times you end up getting a tier 2, or occasionally I've started with 2 that kind of a tier 1 that links up to a tier 3, and that's a lot of research really early for free, which also lets you get it out faster. So this is what I like to do, data repository and covert ops for this particular strat. Now, I have considered, going syndicate Celestian, so you can basically steal everyone's colonists as well as everything else with your covert ops. But there's a reason I'm going Void Tech. Age of Wonders 3, I really played. My main thing I played was Tigerian Rogue with Explorer, Partisan, and Wild Magic. Now, the big thing about Partisan was the invisible units, like invisible crows and stuff, as well as the guerrilla tactics. I can run away from a fight and then go back in and stuff like that. Now, my scout units as Syndicate have permanent invisibility. I have universal camouflage. So I kind of already have the main benefit of the partisan there. A lot of syndicate units are invisible. Void Tech kind of serves the purpose of explorer for what I'm going for. And what the fuck am I talking about? Rogue, right? The syndicate scout units to me are very similar to scoundrels. So to me, this is something I like. It's kind of like I'm playing Tigerian Cheetah, just with the different skins. Okay, so let's start the game. She looks like she's, I need a poop. I'm gonna wait for an hour and then poop at the end of the video. She looks like fucking Emperor Palpatine or something.
Salutations, scion of the Syndicate.
And this is just the thing it says every time you start,
the
but
earliest conquest
I can't really talk over too much
gathering
noise.
fortunes and establishing aristocratic houses across the galaxy.
So,
despite having to submit to the Star Union, wealth, influence, and a
alright, so we got, this is typically what you'll see, like some water, some land. This is kind of high on the water, but I like it when it's like 40% water sometimes, just because, like, if there's no water, there's no point to researching fucking ocean expansion or whatever, you know? Like, make seafaring relevant. Alright, so, this is good. Exploit weakness is one of the things I need to unlock to do the strat I want to do, so that's actually really lucky.
The intent
that
is
saves me basically 100 research. Ooh, this is lucky too. Frontier facilities. So
to protect themselves and a reason to stay.
Those are both things that I'm going to ultimately want. So that was really, really lucky for me. Now, because I didn't start with military detachment or a higher level hero, basically the way I open the game is this. You want to immediately look. All right, so this is like the site that this is like a good building basically. The first thing I like to do is, okay, so I'm probably going to want to attack this first. Yeah, and I can get to this turn. So the reason for that is right now I start with 3 colonist population, whatever. Once I get to 4, I'm going to be able to claim another sector, right? Now, when I clear this, since it's a fucking food place, it's going to give me food. This is immediately going to go to 4, and I can claim that right away. So that's going to be what I want to do. So we're going to go right down here. And we're actually going to take this scout unit that's closer over here. And with this one, it's very important when you have a basic start, I find, as long as you can without dying, you want to, and this is only 3 enemies, so I can probably find. You want to go over to whatever fucking nice building you have. Unless, like, you can also, what I've done before, is just attack them, turn 1, declare war, and just get that building immediately, which is also really nice, because, like, if I did that, that would be a ton of fucking growth. I basically get 2 colonists for free. It's really, really, really strong to do that. But I want to do the quest because, ooh, it's spacers. I'm really not crazy about spacers. Well, I can always do the quest and then declare war on them after. So I might do that too. Spacers, like, I was hoping more for Scyfish or something. Spacers are okay, but they have some nice mods. I want to do the quest because the big thing is I want the influence. And also, I try to make it a goal. You want to get that quest turn 1 because, like, the sooner you start the first, the sooner you receive the first quest, not when you complete it, but receive it, the sooner you're gonna get a second quest. And there's this fucking thing over here, right? Emissary. So basically, the first person who does 2 quests, and like if it's classic turns, I go first. It's like global turns. 2 people can get this, right? I want to complete 2 quests as fast as possible, because, like, as long as I do that on the same turn or before everyone else, I get 25 influence, which is nice. So, like, so after I do the 2 quests, I could just fucking declare war on them and take the building anyway if I want to. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna want to get at least friendly with them, just to buy the mods and stuff like that. But after that, I might just fucking kill them. I don't know. yeah, so, and this is a nice thing too, it gets you more influence requests. Okay, cool. So I got the quest. Now, if you zoom out, hit military tab, right? Okay, so that's going to be right over here, which is kind of works for me because I'm going over here anyway. Although, let's see. Yeah, so what I'm probably going to want to do is attack this, come back up here, take that, and then go after these guys. I mean, because they're a stack of 4. This is a stack, yeah. So this is going to be an easier fight for me. And then there's this over here too, which is going to give me an extra colonist. Is there a way to pause this? You know what, guys? I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to do 2 videos. I need to poop. I'll be right back.